I don't think I'm forgetting anything. The stream for some reason hasn't started yet. Oh, never mind, it started.
Okay,
it just took a while for some reason. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the thumbnail for it?
I did not.
Okay, let me just open it in my images. This is what it is.
I have a doctor's appointment at 3:15 tomorrow. Yay!
I don't want you to send me that image.
I sent just the dragon with the beanie to Nexus without a background, but I can send it. I can send the full one to you. I'll send it in no mic. I'll send all versions. There we go. I don't know why. I was thinking of what I could do to fit with the characters that we named after, and I thought, yep, that's the perfect thing to do. And I forgot. I just realized what I needed to do. I needed to mute Wither's soundboard.
Yep. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I think that's it. So we can officially start. How long has it been since we... Damn it, my controller keeps disconnecting. How long has it been since we've done a stream of this game?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yep.
Oof. Well, let's hope my controller can survive the entire day.
Even longer for tactics.
Oh yeah, tactics.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing that on Friday.
The new version or the old one?
No. The new version doesn't come out until...
No, one's not out yet.
I think it's October. Yeah, October.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a playthrough of that when it comes out, but right now we're just going through the PSP version.
Okay.
But you know, good timing.
Yeah, this is true.
Alright, I'm trying to remember, because it's been an entire, 2 weeks since I played this. I know I have 2 saves, but I don't remember which one I have to load. I know there was one right after we ended the stream, and I know there was one that I made afterwards, after all my grinding, so,
We had more time on it.
No, I don't think any of this is it. I think I have to load a save, actually. Because here's the thing, I will know from the levels. Oh wait, I completely forgot. It actually shows me the time and the exact date for when I make the save states.
Huh, interesting.
Let's see, so we streamed on the 24th, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so the earliest is apparently all of these. So, okay, here it is. Yeah, this is where we left off last time. So, I got through that dungeon. I got through the Diamond Realm Kongokai. And now we're in the... We're back in the world. We're back in our world, in Tokyo. And obviously everything's been hit by a nuclear holocaust, so everything is kind of destroyed. And I believe we're 20 years into the future, but we'll only learn that later. But yeah, things are kind of turned to shit right now. So what do? Nothing! Try to find a purpose, really. There's we have a shady looking man. Could you offer me a blessed perhaps? You know, it's a nuclear holocaust. I like to think that people just have like the Chainsmoker voice since there's acid in the air.
Yeah.
I've had nothing to eat for days now. Please, would you find it in your heart? Will you give this man some money? I'll let you decide, Hydra, since this is your playthrough.
I'm trying to eat.
Fuck you, this is my money. I'm gonna buy food with it. I feel sorry for him. Let's give him some money. Yeah, that's right. This is a railroaded choice. You have no options. Don't you just hate it when games do that? Especially a game that's supposed to be banking off of your choices mattering. Arthur tried to hand over a little money. What is this?
Give me Maka. I can't get anything without Maka. Damn, you're poor. You should become one of Ozawa's slaves in Shinjuku, if that's the case. What, you don't know where Shinjuku is? Head north from here, then go west. You'll be there before you know it. I hope you like this exposition.
The yen that Arthur's party is carrying is worth little more than mere scraps of paper. So all that money that we spent grinding for like the last 20 hours, useless now. And that's why I spent most of my money on items before we went to the Diamond Realm. The game just kicks you in the balls at this point. And now we're hearing a girl's voice crying for help. Arthur heard a girl scream. What's the matter, Arthur?
You heard someone screaming. I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, no one can hear over that shrilling voice of yours, Olivuru. Arthur, help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! You know, if I constantly heard that in my consciousness, I probably would be taking HP as well.
What?
Hey, Wither!
Hi.
And that's exactly what's happening. So every full moon, you'll get that cutscene where a random woman is screaming, "Help me," to Arthur, and every time that happens, it saps a little bit of his HP. What does that mean? We'll find out later.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
How you doing with it?
I'm outside, walking home.
You're outside walking home?
Yes.
Oh.
I had to go back to work because there was show.
A show? What do you mean by show?
Yes, there was a of Oz. You know, a play.
A play in this time of day, Wither?
Don't blame me, blame the teacher.
Somebody quack.
Yeah, I don't know who.
Oh, hey, Gabe. Yeah, we're streaming today. I actually can't see your comments.
I'm coming outside.
Oh, nice. Anyways, we go to the classic screen in Shinjuku, in the Shinjuku walkway, and we see an announcement.
Check it out. Arthur the Laser. That building still remains.
A follower
Okay,
of the
Connor.
Messianic faith is shown on the Aurora Vision screen. Is it actually called the Aurora Vision?
I don't know, but how the fuck is that TV? How the fuck does that TV still work?
Hey, I'm still surprised that people are still around and not like mutated monsters. To be fair, this was before Fallout was made, so still. Have faith in God, everyone. The 1,000-year... Oh wait, this is on a TV.
The 1,000-year kingdom, a paradise here on earth, awaits each one of you. Of those of you who have not forgotten the love you have for God, will be able to enter it.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that. We're wasting time here. Let's go.
We might come across some more information here, though. We should listen.
We are called to live our lives with faith in God. 30 years ago, the world faced a grave catastrophe.
And this is where we find out. It's actually 30 years instead of 20 years.
Yeah, that is what he said. Did we really go 30 years into the future?
The great catastrophe that happened 30 years ago was a trial given to us all by God. We have endured this trial and held fast to our faith. We've lived our lives right, and the signs now point to the world's recovery. If we could...
Yeah, points to the world's recovery. Also points towards the destroyed world and all the fire that's encompassed in it.
If we continue to have faith in God, then surely...
The sermon is still going. So, yeah. If it isn't obvious, the world has gone to shit, and now a bunch of religious folks have stepped in to take the place of the seat of power. So now we have a religion that's trying to take power of everyone who has potentially survived the apocalypse. And what we'll find out later is there are even more people that have taken the seat of power as well and are fighting for it. You know, classic post-apocalyptic setting tropes and all that. Anyways, this is Shinjuku, and before we load the next state, I just want to show off a couple of shops, because this is pre-grinding session of me just going around leveling up and getting stuff. So this is the Rags Jeweler. Here you can trade your gems that you've collected from random battles and chests, and trade them in for really good items. You can get the somas that the Jesus man was asking for multiple times in the Diamond Realm. You can get some incenses, some pentagrams, some really good shit that I'm probably not going to get. But an even more important thing is you can trade them for spirit demons. And spirit demons are special type of demons that lead into special type of fusions. I'll go over that later, because we're going to go through a certain side quest that will involve a lot of spirit demons. And I am going to cry.
I saw Dane in there.
What happened?
I saw Dane in there.
Oh yeah, there's like they're all based off of mythological like sprites and fairies. So there's like Salamander, there's Sylph, and a couple of others. So
then there's also the Aquarius, the Zodiac. Is it Zodiac?
Oh, no, those are the Aquarius. Actually, let's go back because I'm curious.
They had Aquarius up there.
It might have been Aquamarine, since those are gems that we're trading in. But it's been a while since I've seen all the spirits, so.
No, it's for Aquarius.
Oh, Aquanus. That's
Oh, I read that wrong.
I think that's Aquans, which is a typical like water sprite or something like that. Then you have Undine, Gnome. They're all elemental based as well, so. The best thing that I could say right now without making it too complicated is through fusion, if you fuse a demon who is sharing the exact same race as the second demon, so if you fuse a fairy demon with a fairy demon, you'll end up with a spirit, otherwise known as an elemental in other games. And that is the best way to get those instead of, you know, trading in gems, because gems are rare. But some of them are more rare than others. Anyways, despite the entire world being hit with nuclear missiles, underground malls seem to have been completely impervious to it. So we have the entirety of the Shinjuku Mall just okay. Which also means all the stuff we can purchase here, new stuff like embryonic extract. I'm not going to buy that because that sounds really bad. And we also have a lot of really cool guns, some armors and stuff. The biggest problem
new guns?
Oh yeah, we have new guns. I can show them off right now, actually. Yeah, so back in the back before the world was destroyed, the only way to get guns would be to go all the way back to the original area, Kichijoji. And you would have to backtrack like a good 20 minutes over there. But now they just sell the guns in the exact same place where actually they don't sell new swords here for some reason. Yeah, this is the shop that
uranium rounds right there, the nerve bullets.
Oh yeah, nerve bullets. They inflict sleep on enemies. Don't ask how that works.
Oh, so there's a tank round.
Yeah, technically, but they still deal damage. Well, then again, if you're shooting something with a trank round, it will still pierce the skin, especially if it's with enough force. But we have poison bullets, and funnily enough, you say uranium bullets. I think there is an actual uranium bullet later on in the game. But we can buy an M16 rifle and a Spaz 12, and you know, just put in a random handgun / shotgun / rifle bullet, because every single gun uses the exact same bullet. But if you haven't noticed, because our old yen doesn't work anymore, we basically have to start over with the new currency, which is Maka. So if we want to purchase anything, we gotta grind.
And that's the reason why I have this extra save state that I'm about to load right now.
So what you're going to see is the result of a ton of grinding that I did that entire day. We're in a different area, but that's fine. Just want to show off what I did. So we were like level 25 when we started. I am now level 30. And I bought most of the guns and armor. So everyone has a Spaz 12. And both Arthur and Elijah have the best armor that they can get at this point, I believe. Although Elijah doesn't have the cyber arms, which is fine, Oh, by the way, I just remembered, the reason why they aren't selling any new swords is because we actually got brand new, really good swords from that last dungeon. So, that's fine. In any case, everyone is high level. I also went ahead and made a bunch of demons. I actually did make one of the spirit demons. That's Eris. I also made a slime. A level 13 slime. If you make if you make a slime via fusion, you fucked up. Because the only way to make a slime is to fuse dark demons together in a combination that won't lead into anything. And if you try to fuse the slime into anything else, it will just result in the exact same demon. So it's literally a you fucked up demon.
So we gotta murder it.
Yes, but there is a specific reason why I made the slime. It will be apparent later. Also, my controller is disconnecting a lot. You gotta be careful with it.
I'm sorry, wait, there's a fucking goddess?
Oh yeah, there's a goddess demon.
God?
Yep, this is Princess Kushinada, and I made her for a very specific reason. Oh wow, I didn't even know it could tell you this information. Swords are effective, nullifies Hama and Curse. Oh wow, so she can't get killed by instant kill attacks. But if you can see, the second spell is a stoma, and if you remember what a stoma, if you don't remember what a stoma is, it is the spell that negates all encounters that are lower level than you. So yeah, she's going.
Doesn't Elijah have that though?
Elijah, no, all of Uwu has it, yeah. But
Oh, my bad.
can never hurt to have another. Oh, we also made the Wendigo.
That's not a Wendigo.
No, it's not. This is early SMT, so a lot of demons don't really have like authentic designs. We also have the werecat because, you know, always nice to have a big 6 cat. I made a dwarf. Actually, I think I found a dwarf.
That's reasonable.
And we have an elf. I think I actually traded the dryad in order to make that. So we have a decent amount of demons and the slime. So let's actually go and progress the plot. I actually went all the way south. You can go south all the way to Shibuya, and there's a couple of other locations here, like this house to the west, and I believe going further south, you can actually see. Actually, let me show that off. Since we have a stoma, I could just cast that and we won't encounter anything. Although I probably should show off some of the encounters here, because they are kind of interesting. There's like a flying demon, there's a couple of other special demons, and I believe you can also encounter Terminator robots.
I'm sorry, did you say Terminators?
Yeah, they're actually called like T number something. They are
We can
literally...
encounter T-100s?
Yes! Well, actually, they're like T 500 something. But yes, there are Terminators. Don't worry, that'll be explained later. Actually, no, it won't be explained later. Let's just say we'll encounter the reason for why they're around later. Anyways, come over here to Azabu, and I believe this is supposed to be Roppongi. Oh yeah, we keep getting the cutscene. Not only does this hurt your health, but it's supposed to remind you that, yeah, this is happening. So this is, I believe, supposed to be Roppongi. It is surrounded by a giant magical barrier that we can't get into. I believe we... It's not working. We could go into this area, and I believe there's an underground passageway to the inside of the barrier, but we won't do that yet. Actually, I've never done that before. I've never went into that area. You know what? Yeah, I've never done this before finishing all the stuff in Shibuya, but let's see if we can actually do this. I'm curious. So if we head into this passageway... Oh, we can actually head into this area. Roppongi.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go there yet. You're skipping the plot. Ah!
So what happens if we go into Roppongi? Wow, we can actually just go straight into Roppongi. This is supposed to be something we're meant to do like 3 dungeons after this. So we're kind of skipping a lot, but from NPC dialogue, you find out that Roppongi is apparently one of the biggest safe havens in current Tokyo. Apparently, this place is protected by a barrier and a bunch of, Count Red and Count Black, as this woman says.
Roppongi is under the rule of 2 men who call themselves Count Red and Count Black. I wonder if they're just a couple of pedophiles who are trying to put on airs that what?
Excuse me? What even justified that? Anyways, ignoring that, Count Red and Count Black are, the NPCs are literally saying it.
They set up a barrier around Roppongi. There's no way for demons to get in.
So anyone who comes to Roppongi is basically designated as being protected and safe by these two. So we won't have to worry about encountering demons here at all, so no use for Estoma. I guess we can try to do as much as we can here before we are railroaded by the plot. This is new for me. I've never actually gone to this place super early. They have a little disco here that you can find a lot of people partying.
Fleeing here from Shinjuku was the right idea.
Honestly, fair, considering Shinjuku is apparently being held hostage by a mafia boss who's turning everyone into his personal slaves.
A girl is being held here just ahead. She said that her name was Tessia, I think? She got possessed by a demon and started running wild. That's why she got locked up. I feel sorry for her and all, but what can you do? Oh well.
So there's a Tessia here. Oh, hey, it's Tessia! Not the Tessia that was leading the rebellion, the Tessia that was our next door neighbor who is also the girlfriend of Arthur. Because there's multiple Tessias. She shouldn't be here though, because this is 30 years into the future. Also, she got blown up. She got blown up. The girl's been trapped here. It's Tessia! I'm sure of it! She's alive! But why hasn't she changed after all these years?
Elijah, you're alive, Elijah.
Tessia!
Oh, Elijah. Oh, Tessia.
Arthur, look away.
Stay back. Count Red and Count Black used magic to bring this dead town to life. They turned me into a bodyconian too.
Spoilers, Tessia.
But I was the only one who never forgot my days as a human. That's why they locked me up here, and since I'm a bodyconian, I can't even die. If only I had a revival incense. Wink, wink. Please end my pain.
So I think revival incense is a thing that we can purchase from the Rags Jeweler. This is technically an optional side quest that we can do. If we want to free Tessia from her eternal pain and suffering of being a soul trapped in a demon's body, we bring her the revival incense. There is a reason to not do it. So I've kind of made it apparent that, wait, do we have enough money? Okay, yeah, we have enough money. I'm going to feed Elijah some booze because, like, seeing my girlfriend who's supposed to be dead in a demon's body, that's causing me to drink. Anyways, there is a reason to not give her the item. If you end this Tessia's pain and suffering, you get points added to your alignment counter towards law. So there are multiple choices throughout the game that affect this invisible counter. And by a certain point in the game, whatever the counter is on will determine the ending that you get and the ultimate pathway that you take the final part of the end game to. So we can do that, but we're ultimately going to have to make a decision later on that will give us more chaos points to stay on the neutral path. So it's all up to you, Hydra, honestly. Actually, no, screw that. Why is it up to you? We're not going to do that because because one, it's too much work. I would have to turn in a bunch of items to get that incense. And two, I can just make it up by doing certain choices to make it so I'm neutral all the way. So I hope you don't care about Elijah's girlfriend because we're not saving her. Anyways, hi Alice! This is Alice! Obviously from Alice in Wonderland. If you played this franchise, you would be screaming right now. You'd know to scream.
I'm Alice. Where did you guys come from?
What are you staring at, kid?
Wow, okay. I'm not... never mind. I'll say what I'm gonna say later.
Oh, this weird guy here got me mad.
Oh! Okay, I can say it now. So, there's a point where Olive Uwu is going to step away from the party for a bit. And I guess this is the railroading, because we're supposed to come here after Olive Uwu leaves the party for a little while. So I guess she won't talk to us until Olive Uwu is gone. Okay, I guess we found out the point of railroading. So if we can't talk to Alice, then there's nothing else to do here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna find a terminal, which I think is somewhere to the top right, and we're gonna use that to teleport all the way back to Shinjuku. Honestly, I'm
What
glad.
if you just lock yourself out of this path because you got Alice mad?
Well, I mean, save that thought for later, because that's kind of an inevitability. This town's so peaceful, isn't it? The demons never attack us here. Honestly, I'm glad that I came here early, because I never thought to come to Roppongi when I had Olive Uwu in my party, because it just never seemed like there was a point to doing that. Oh, and if we come here, we can actually... Oh, I forgot. all the shops are unmanned. There's literally nothing here. I mean, we know the reason why now, since Tessia spoiled everything for us. Thank you, Tessia. Ugh. You know what? That's why we're not saving her. Not because she's gonna give us points towards our law route, but because she spoiled the plot. Thanks a lot, Tessia. Now we're not gonna save you. There's also no reward for that. All you do is just get law points. So if you want to, if you do save Tessia, it's literally just for the satisfaction of Savior. And it's that type of saving where you put them out of their misery. It's not like, oh, we use this item and somehow through the power of magic and friendship and anime, we brought her back to life, and now Elijah can go on his grand adventure with his girlfriend. No, she just dies. And Elijah is just sad about it. So that's literally it. But
So it sounds like more like the chaos route than the neutral route, letting her suffer.
yeah, but you also don't get any chaos points if you ignore her. That would actually be pretty cool if you ignored her and you got something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not even that.
Wow. Okay.
I could have sworn there was there's a passageway that I skipped.
Yeah, that's kind of a letdown, Atlas. Just saying.
Well, this was also the first game that they did where they had alignment choices, so I'm not going to be too hard on them. Except I am, because I'm hard on Atlas, and that's usually what I do. You know, it's really easy to be hard on Atlas most of the time, especially with all the bad decisions they make nowadays.
Yeah, but that's not an excuse, Spirit.
I know it's not an excuse. I'm saying it's not.
Ignoring her and then letting her suffer would be the chaotic route.
It would.
You know.
But if this game was made in the early 2000s instead of the early 90s, then that would be a decision that would be a thing. Like, if this was Strange Journey, then yes. We would get, like, chaos points for ignoring her. Alright, here it is, the terminal. So we can use this to teleport all across Tokyo. So let's teleport to Shibuya, which is the one with the Metropolitan building.
That's Shinjuku.
Damn it! Where's the one with Guilmon fighting on top of the building? I guess I should show this off. This is Shibuya. This is technically the What was that?
Shibuya's the one with the crossing.
Yeah. It has the crossing, and in this game, this is where the Messianic Faith is stationed at. So let's actually visit this place.
Ah, so the Skull and Bones are here.
Yes, it's the
Red Shoe Cult is here.
It's the what was there a god-loving cult in the Fallout universe?
There was a
Maybe
radiation
it's
loving. There's radiation loving.
Do they follow a god though? A faith?
Yes,
Okay. What were you gonna say, Hydra?
Adam's Glow is what they call it.
What was it that you were saying, Hydra?
I was just saying maybe in one of the games. I just don't remember what game it would be.
Yeah, I only have experience with stuff after New Vegas, so I don't even know like the earlier games. Anyways, this is the priest of the Messianic Faith. I think this guy... Yeah, truth is, there is a baseless rumor that has been going around that our Messiah was possessed by a demon, and we've been unable to receive donations since then. Donations from who? How many people have survived the apocalypse? Could you please donate 1,000 Maka for God and for the people who need the salvation that God can offer? Another choice where it will give you law points if you do so. And I believe there's no reward for it again either. So, the reward is the satisfaction.
Yep.
Is that so? Oh, it's Nobunaga! Then please, perhaps some other time. Ironic considering Nobunaga slaughtered an entire sect of the monk.
This is true.
Yes. Hey, sexy lady. Okay,
I've always donated 12 gates to the face to that guy.
Well, we could, but no. I'd rather not make enemies with the church yet.
Well, it depends on the church. Now, doesn't it, Spirit?
Very true. Well, considering the path we're taking, we're going to make enemies with everyone.
Yeah.
Before we head back to Shinjuku... Like, I already forgot. Oh, it says it right there, Shinjuku.
Shinjuku.
Yeah, before we go back to Shinjuku, this is actually the perfect place to grind after you make it out of the Diamond Realm. There's a couple...
that's the rest of the stream. Good night, everybody.
Well, we're going to be grinding for the entire time. Hydra, get ready for the next 24 hours. No, we're not doing that. This is the perfect place to grind. But also, you can find demons here. They call them demons, but technically they're members of the Messianic Faith. If you recruit them to your party, you can take them to the Cathedral Shadows, and they have special fusion qualities. What are these special fusion qualities? Well, if you fuse them with a normal demon, you can get a random demon. And the demon... It's not like you fuse it and then you find out what the demon is. No. Once you go into like the fusion calculator and you fuse the Messianic member and the demon, it tells you what it makes. And if you decide not to want to make that, you could just back out and then go back in, and it will be a new random demon. So I did this in my SNES playthrough, but if you want, and if you're going for the law route...
Just got an amulet I needed.
Yay! the best thing you can do to get like demons that are kind of difficult or impossible to get, you just get a messianic demon, and then you fuse, and then you see what you can fuse with a basic normal demon, and then just rinse and repeat over and over again.
Oh,
Hey,
so
Hydra?
what I'm getting at is random cultist guy. Ditto.
Technically, you're not wrong. Anyways, what are these guys saying now? The dawn is drawing near. They're in the rear. The end of our tribulation is at hand. We will build our most holy land, the cathedral, the place where they call it the cathedral in this translation. This is like the second translation where they've called it. Okay, so the cathedral is something that the Messianic faith is trying to make in order to lead to their 1,000-year kingdom, which is the ultimate plan of God and the Messianic religion at this point. Which, by the way, Thor was a part of, apparently. And that's why he blew up the entire world. The reason why I'm confused is that it's supposed to be called the Basilica, but for some reason, every single fan translation I play just calls it the Cathedral, which is odd, because in later games, the fusion area is called the Cathedral of Shadows. So it's like the Messianic faith, or their ultimate plan of creating an area where they can fuse all the endgame demons. But no, that's not what they are. This is also our first instance of meeting a member of the Gaian religion, who is a religious sect that follows the Dark Lord Lucifer. So remember
What
when
I used to follow.
Yeah, exactly.
On a normal day, I'd be all over that. But people go neutral, fuck that.
Exactly. Fuck everything. Remember when this game was all about politics between the East and the West and a coup d'etat, and now it's suddenly turned into a post-apocalyptic story with religions fighting each other?
Yep.
I mean, there's really not much difference in the two. All right, so if we
I
had...
bet you didn't see that coming.
See, I'm laughing because I think I mentioned this before, but like a couple of years ago, I tried to record this game and edit it as a Let's Play that I was going to do with my friend Revan, to the point where I spent like 2 to 3 years editing it because I was making like an anime ending and a bunch of edits throughout the entire playthrough to make it more interesting and more fun.
Oh god.
I still have that on my PC, by the way. I'm probably going to finish that one of these days. But one of the jokes I did was when Thorman revealed himself to be Thor, I had an edit where it was like zooming into his face and it was the dun 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 sound, and then it immediately cuts to Arthur and Tessia's face with Google eyes, and right next to them is... Have you guys ever seen Avengers Ultron?
Yeah.
There's a scene at the end of the movie with Quicksilver that I won't spoil what happens, but his line is, didn't see that coming. And I just green screened the background and edited him right next to Arthur and Tessia.
I was gonna say, you instead of doing that, you probably should just took the screenshot of Thor from the Marvel movies and put it over him. Put it over Thor.
It's funny you say that because the next episode of that Let's Play, I have an edit where I recap the entire first arc as if it's like a anime stinger, like last time on Shin Megami Tensei. And the part where it shows Ambassador Thorman, first it's him transforming from his human, but instead of the sprite, I just put in Donald Trump, and then he transforms into the Marvel version of Thor. So I gotta finish that one of these days and do it with
Sure, you
Revan.
could say you never saw it coming.
Never saw it coming. I remember back in the SNES version where this private police officer looked like Marge Simpson. Anyways, last time we came here back in the post-apocalypse, this Shinjuku building was housing a mafia boss. In the future, It's Ozawa, the guy that all of Uwu was being kicked around at the beginning of the game. He apparently survived the nuclear holocaust and became a Yakuza leader who is now enslaving everyone with hypnosis in Shinjuku.
Oh, so that's where the cop went from Lupin the Third.
Does he also share the name Ozawa?
Time for this middle-aged man
No.
to meet a middle-aged shotgun.
Hold that thought, Hydra. You're still young. You've got the... Oh, he's a gang boss. You're still young. You've still got that fire in you. Let's go to sleep. I'm Ozawa, and I run this thing. The only thing on my mind is making sure everyone gets along peacefully. Oh gosh, that's voice. I know that anywhere.
Don't tell me you can count around me. I got no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, wait, no, that's Ozawa. I've got no idea what you're talking about. But I literally can't understand you. Please try to enunciate. And Elijah in the background is like, he's saying he's trying to enunciate. I can't understand any of them.
Oh no!
Anyways, I'm a busy man, so save it for later.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, Momonofu. He's, I think, a Chaos Demon. I forgot. There's a plot thing that we need to initiate before we can actually continue. Don't you love old SNES games where you have to do a certain thing before the game actually allows you to continue
You mean a
forward?
trigger?
Yeah, a plot trigger. Thank you. There's like so many plot triggers in these old games. Granted, this may be a PS1 game, but it's also a remake / remaster of a late... Oh, no, it's not late 80s. Early 90s SNES game. So, you know, fair. This was, I believe, before Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy V. Anyways, I just wanted to show off that there's just a bunch of corpses in the top rooms, so that's pretty much all the encounters you find here. What was the last Final Fantasy game that came out during the the early 90s, Druid? If you know.
I didn't start getting into Final Fantasy until 7, to be honest with you.
How dare you not get into Final Fantasy, Druid, before the game
I got into
that got
I told you,
everyone
most
into
of the
Final
child-
Fantasy?
Yeah, well, I liked 8, I liked 9, I liked
Oh, this is
10.
the Marge
I grew
Simpson.
up on 10.
Yeah. This is the Marge Simpson person, I remember now. Marge
Because
Simpson
10
with
was
the,
around my teenage years.
Yeah. Oh, how dare you get into games that I also got into, Druid. How dare you? Druid, how dare you be me? Oh, Jesus Christ, naked woman. Or naked woman. I like how I say naked
Where?
woman, but it's just because her hair is bald. Yes, if you don't have any hair, then you're naked, in my eyes. I prefer Master Ozawa's turf here in Shinjuku. I don't want to get killed by some demons after. Honestly, good that you don't go to Roppongi since, yeah! Oh, this guy is also spoiling the plot twist. Don't be misled by rumors. Don't go to Roppongi. That town is dead. It's crawling with zombies. I mean...
Yes, every time you go there, all you'll hear is brains, 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 brains.
Brains. See, I didn't hear brains. I heard raid, so I was thinking the zombies were all into Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh no, I said brains.
I
Cause
know.
they're- like the reference to that was like the cows from Diablo 2. Moo 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 moo. Brains, 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 brains.
Now you give me the mental image of cows just being zombies.
No, I'm referring
No,
to the
I know what you
zombies
mean. I know what you mean.
acting like the cows in Diablo 2. Instead of moo, it's brains.
Looks like you...
Brains.
You want cows being zombies? Watch The Boys.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Why am I not surprised that The Boys has something like that? Do you know Ozawa, the guy who rules this town? Do you know what sort of terrible
Yeah,
things
I
he
ate him.
does? Druid ate him. Druid is now the mafia leader. You know, try to take out your competition by eating them. That's one way to destroy your competition. Ozawa made a deal Ozawa made a deal with the devil, just like Druid, and he's using the power he gained to rule this town. The people in town never get attacked by demons, but in return they have to follow Ozawa's orders without question. If anybody
Yes, have to eat everybody.
if anybody defies Ozawa, they get taken to the Vor Chamber. No! They get taken away by his private police and brainwashed. They may call themselves the private police, but they're just common thugs. They all look like Marge Simpsons in leotards. They've got Ozawa's back, so they get to do whatever they want. Uh-oh, it's the private police. Later, I'll see you again, if we live that long. We never see that guy again.
Probably not.
Hey, what were you doing talking to that man?
Why does everyone's voice in this town sound so wrong? I like to imagine that's what Arthur sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's another naked lady!
I'm bald, not naked.
Master Ozawa, who rules over Shinjuku, is a wonderful guy, isn't he? A guy has to be strong, am I right? They also can't cry and also not show any emotions. Because because I'm old-fashioned. I want to murder all these people.
I agree with you.
We're in the neutral
I
place,
also
we can't
agree.
murder them.
You could teach everybody in this building the ways of the shotgun and what it can do to the human body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they're hypnosising. So they're hypnotizing everyone, huh? Well, say hello to my hypnotizing detour, the Spaz 12. I noticed that the emulator like freezes for a second when the controller is trying to reconnect.
Ding.
All right, so did we do the plot thing? Are you actually going to talk to us now?
Yeah, we can do this. Oh wait, this is new. You force the way to do whatever it is you want them to do. That's still a method you control them, you know.
Ho ho! You're just spewing a bunch of nonsense, kid. Have you got a problem with the way I work? Doesn't matter. If you obey me, the demons won't attack you, and you'll be able to survive in the wasteland of the world we're in.
All of it just has the same energy as like Titus from 10.
Yeah.
Shut up, Dad.
Damn fool, you won't even listen to reason. Master Takaminakata, please get rid of these pesky little brats for me.
Apparently he also got a deal with a god. You know, I just realized we didn't summon any of our demons, but that's fine, considering this is a losing situation. Takaminakata, the ogre god, appeared. The demons suddenly attacked.
It's no use.
There's no way we can beat this thing. Let's go.
Shut the disperse, we go.
I want to see how much damage he did to us. Oh, actually, that's a decent amount. All right. Wow, that didn't even fully heal Arthur, and Elijah's supposed to have a lot of HP, or MP, or magic power, or whatever it is. Anyways, that was
You're
a
not
bust.
gonna heal Olive?
No.
I need a lot of power if I'm ever going to defeat Ozawa. I know, the power of a demon. I'll put the power of demons directly inside me.
Yeah, that's certainly a plan. I also love the way he worded that. I'm going to put them inside of me. Oh no, Druid! All of Uwu's going to vore the demons just like you!
Nom, 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 nom.
What are you saying? If you fuse with a demon, all of Uwu, you won't be a human anymore. Even if you could beat him by doing that, what would be the point? What a childish!
I want to eat it.
What a childish response.
There's no way you would ever understand Elijah.
Dude, we all lost everything. The world is fucked up. What do you mean you wouldn't understand?
Exactly.
I swear, this all of Uwu's an idiot. Maybe it's a good thing we're not going down the chaos path. Otherwise, we'd have to hang out with all of Uwu a little bit more.
So they're chaotic over there?
Yeah. No, Druid.
I
The
did
one
run
that
in-
wants to fuse into a demon and gain ultimate power is chaotic.
No.
That's ignorant. No, stop it.
Anyways, we weren't supposed to go to the disco. We were supposed to actually, even though Elijah said it was a bad idea, and I agree with him, we're going to the Cathedral of Shadows. Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever this version calls it.
We're going to the shadows of Cathedral.
We're going to the heretics.
Bam.
I want more power. I don't even care if it's the power of a demon. I'm gonna fuse with a demon to defeat Ozawa. No, I'm gonna do this to be able to fight and survive in this world. You didn't tell me what to do next.
Alright, is it gonna do it? 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 He picked a slime! Ultimate power from a tiny little slime. And no, he's not Rimuru.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
More than likely.
So the reason why I got the slime is, all of Uwu chooses whatever chaotic demon you have in your party to fuse. If there's no chaotic demon, then he chooses a random demon. So I purposefully made it so the slime was the only chaotic demon I had in my party. So fuck you, you took the one that is really, really bad, and I wanted to get rid of. Consequently, I could have
Sounds like a
lost...
him problem.
Yes.
Yes.
I finally have the power
Also,
again.
hello.
Hello, Max.
I will understand you whenever again.
He does get some really cool armor, though. And the reason why I didn't heal him is because not only does he gain max HP after he fuses with a demon, but if we check his stats real quick,
Yay, maximum amounts of me.
he levels up 9 times automatically and puts in a bunch of stat points in random shit. Isn't that nice? So even though we
It won't
probably...
matter though.
I mean... Hold that thought. Honestly, though, even though we could have taken that boss with our team and our demons, yeah, we just got railroaded. We got railroaded into fusing him, so even if you were like level 99 at this point, which I guess you technically could have gotten to level 99, just
If
through
you
like,
grinded.
yeah. If you spent like your
Into
entire
oblivion.
life grinding, literally.
So is this like the first Shin Megami Tensei?
It's the third Shin Megami Tensei. Well, it's the first Shin Megami Tensei, but it's the third Megami Tensei game. It's confusing. They pulled a Dynasty Warriors where, in Japan, they made a brand new franchise off of a pre-existing franchise and just put Shin at the beginning.
Yep.
Oh,
And that's
history
why I
repeats itself.
Yep.
In more ways than one. Because it happens again with Persona.
Oh, wait, who cares about Shin Megami Tensei? Persona's the real franchise, says
Yeah.
anyone who's never played Shin Megami Tensei.
I know, right? Why are we even playing this trash
No,
game?
and then you hear the guy in the background. The real series is Devil Saga.
Devil Saga?
Get him out of this room.
It's like, what I love about like Persona fans is that it's trying to convince them to play anything but the spin-off.
or anything before 3.
Yeah, exactly.
No. That's asking Atlas to do anything before 3. First of all, you gotta get past Atlas.
True.
He's unfortunately not wrong.
This is true.
Diz, I bet fans would love to play the first 2. Debatably.
Remakes and remasters are the first 2.
Also, it's also asking them to make sure they made any games before those 3. Because let's be honest, you would be thinking that only 3 Persona games will ever exist in humanity forever. It's like, guys, discover the number 6 already.
The amount of times I've had to tell people to... Oh, who left?
Nexus.
Oh, he probably had to go
No,
work then.
me.
Alright.
I left. Me and about.
The amount of times I've had to persuade people to play the early Persona games because they're genuinely good is it's way too many times to count. So you might be wondering why I'm equipping a bunch of bad armor pieces and the worst machine gun to all of Uwu. Anyways, let's go into the boss fight.
Look, there's a method to the madness. You've clearly played this game before. There is a method to the goddamn madness.
Dude, I spent 30 hours grinding last week. Of course there's a method to my madness.
Spirit.
You should see how much time I have on Final Fantasy Tactics. By the way, Hydra, I'm finally almost at the point where you're a Dark Knight. Can you believe it?
Nice.
Almost. All that grinding and I'm almost there.
Can we just put Spirit in a box and you never play games before he goes crazy?
Bitch, I'm already crazy.
Today, see, we're gonna have see, for the sake of Spirit's mental health, we're gonna have to rework the game for the stream. Today we're gonna be watching. Today we're gonna be playing. Sorry, Elmo's Adventures in Numberland, PS1.
Elmo isn't ready for this type of bullshit.
You see, we had to forcefully make sure that Spirit could no longer play Shin Megami Tensei. Like, everywhere he went, he was just dreaming Shin Megami Tensei. That's all he could say. He was eating copies of the CD, and we had to put it into it.
I still see the Jack Frost everywhere.
Yes. He starts speaking in He-Ho language. So today, we're not going to be playing Shin Megami Tensei anymore. We're going to be playing Elmo's Adventures in Numberland.
Nice. I finished Stacklands because there was a mod that unlocked everything for you.
Yeah.
So I used the mod, boom, everything unlocked, and I just refunded the game. So I get my $5 back.
What the fuck, Druid? You're one of those people, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll just have the soul diver tamper into your soul and a bit and simply turn you into yet another one of my slaves. That's a fetish, Ozawa. Anyways, Takamina Kata time. Let's see how much trouble this guy is compared to how he was with the plot.
This isn't Elmo's Adventures in Numberland for the Nintendo 64. What are you doing?
That's not the Cookie Monster. Wait, what was the Sesame Street character with the purple? I like the purple. I like the Cookie Monster. Who was the character with the purple?
Yeah, I ate him.
Oh, you ate him. Nice.
Yeah, I thought he was a cookie.
The only purple character I can think of is the fact that isn't like the Count purple-ish?
Yeah.
He is, yeah, but I'm thinking of another character. He's the same Muppet type as the Cookie Monster, like, monster, but he's purple.
In fact, did you know that the Cookie Monster actually has a British
Has a
cousin?
cookie addiction, yes, we know.
Oh, is that Hydra?
Oh,
It's not the trash guy because he has green fur.
No, yeah, that's Oscar.
Oscar the Grouch. Get it right.
You're a Grouch.
Yeah. Oscar the trash can.
I don't know of any cookie
He's a
monster with
man.
purple fur.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Elijah did at least 20 points less of damage than all of Uwu, and all of Uwu had to fuse into a demon in order to do that. When Elijah can probably just do that in like a couple of levels. Real nice, all of Uwu.
35
found the number 4!
Yay!
No!
It's number game!
Yeah, so it's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. He's not doing any damage to us, so fuck you, plot.
Murder!
Super Murder Cat!
Moira! There's been a Moira that's happened.
Last time I checked, this wasn't Felix the cat. I don't know.
I can't be a cat.
Yeah, you do look like a pussy.
In more ways than one. Unfortunately,
Look, if
my
I could-
boyfriend wouldn't like me, though.
Though, to be fair, if I can diss on fucking Scar, I can do it to you too.
Hey, I welcome the diss.
I don't know, I always saw you as the trickster of the group.
I'm a switch. I could be many things.
Yeah, tabletop mode, portable mode, docked mode.
What the fuck, Wendigo? That was only 4 damage? Did you just give him acupuncture or something? Oh, he's already dead.
Acupuncture's meant to heal you, dingus.
Exactly. It was nothing. It was barely anything. A bison.
No, he just gave-
Osafune?
They just gave the creature. By the way, what the fuck is that thing?
Alright, so Hydra, should I invest my points in power, vitality, or speed?
If I recall, didn't Persona 2 have the Austrian painter?
The Austrian painter?
Oh, you mean cool guy in glasses?
I mean, that's the demon painter, but are you referring to something specific?
I'm referring to
Man with
Hitler.
Longinus.
Oh,
Man with Longinus.
right. See, I was thinking of the demon painter.
That's why I said cool guy in glasses.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
see,
one-
how do we hide
his
the
one-
Because
hell?
I'm
How
putting
do
that in magic.
Spirit, one of the versions, they literally named him cool guy with glasses.
Druid, who are you talking to? You're talking to the man
You.
whose who has Persona 2 as his favorite video game of all time.
Yeah, one of the versions where he was called Cool Man with Glasses.
That's nice,
Or
Spirit,
something
but let me
along then.
explain it to you anyways.
Yeah, you know. You should know.
Well, he does. He's Mr. Megami Tensei. Woof.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
I'm
you
Mr.
should
Megami
know. That's
Tensei.
why-
Woof.
That's why I'm surprised he didn't respond with, "Oh, I know who you're talking about."
Well, look.
Yeah, so honestly, Spirit, you
When I
kinda
hear
looked into that.
when I hear Painter Man, I don't think of Hitler. I think of the Demon Painter. Okay.
You're aware that he was an artist.
It's not
right?
the
Like,
first thing.
historically.
It's not the first thing I think of, though.
I know, but historically, he was an artist.
Yes, I know.
That's why people call
He
him
was
the
also a
Austrian painter.
What? How could this be? You defeated Takamine Kata. I was wrong. I admit it. Just please, spare my life. Alright, let me heal your wounds. I can use a bit of recovery magic, actually.
Well, how's that? Recovery magic? What the why does everybody have magic except for me? Anyways, Hydra, are you still there? Hydra. Hydra.
I am the disembodied soul of Hydra. I am calling from the second dimension. Whee!
You're just floating in space. All right, Druid, you're the designated
I know,
Hydra
he's-
for this
he's
this
just-
stream.
I thought Max was.
He's just a floating head.
Well, Druid, do you want to relinquish your role as the designated Hydra to Max then?
Yes.
Fuck you, you can't.
What's the requirement? What do I have to do?
Well,
What do
you
you
gotta
need me
make a
to do?
decision. Do you want to kill this guy or do you want to not kill this guy?
Let's see. What would cause it not to be neutral?
Well, this is a situation where we can't choose neutral. We have to be either law or chaos.
Then the chaos answer. You know full well.
Alright, I'm gonna hate you if this affects me in a bad way. You know what? Just in case.
Yeah, but let's be honest, he's
Save
not
it.
the one. He's not the one pressing the button.
True.
Exactly.
True.
That's why I said save before you make this decision.
But I've also been fucked over in the ass because of these decisions. Just ask
Yeah,
Reverend.
and you've been fucked in the ass for other reasons, but let's not get into that.
I'll finish yours all
This is
off
true.
myself then, okay?
Oh, apparently all of Uwu wants to finish him off. Druid, what is your decision?
I stand with Uwu.
So
If
you
they're
want
chaotic.
so you want all of Uwu to finish them off.
Yes.
Okay. I think this actually gives us a lot of points though.
Even though it's the chaotic route.
Because you make him
And then
kill
he-
them instead of you.
And then
Yeah,
he just vanishes. Just gone.
Here's the thing, yeah,
see-
he just pops him out of existence.
It's like
Wait, what
it's
do
like
you-
he just.
Yeah.
It's funny enough, the recent episode of Amazing Digital Circus did like a similar joke with a guy called the disappearing guy, where he just disappears mid-sentence.
Oh, so hi,
Hey,
Greg.
I wanted to
He's like,
let you know that there's a $5 sale at
No, he just cuts off. No echo, no leftover sound. Like he just enters in one part of the episode. He just enters a room. He puts his hand down and just goes, "Heh."
Yep.
Oh, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came to the office. I have your test scores. Apparently you.
Yeah,
That's
about
it.
right. Yep.
Anyways, all of Uwu defeated, dealt the final blow to Ozawa. So guess what, Druid? If you said you wanted to kill him, all of Uwu kills him anyways because he says that you're too weak about it. So fuck him.
Yep.
Also,
That means two things when coming from Spirit.
I finally got Ozawa.
yeah, I'm gonna hate fuck him after this.
I finally got
Mhm.
Ozawa back for what he did.
And I welcome it.
Arthur, Elijah, the way you guys act is just too naive. You'll never be able to survive in this one.
What do you mean? We were going to kill him. You're the one who asked.
Wait. Last time I saw you play this, you were in like fucking heaven.
Yeah, we came back to the real world after the apocalypse happened, so now everything is destroyed by the nuclear holocaust, and we're basically just... We literally have no plot now. We're just surviving. Our friend here
I
got...
love Fallout.
Yeah, well, literally. Fallout before Fallout. Our friend got fused with a demon
no,
that I made sure was a slime, although in my last playthrough it was
No,
a Jack Frost.
correction. Fallout did exist in this time period.
Early 90s?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
What year?
The first two Fallout games were made by Interplay before Bethesda bought the rights.
Okay, I'll look it up, but I'll go to the dialogue first.
With all the power I got from that fusion, I don't even need you guys anymore. Well, I'll be seeing you. We're still alive, that is.
What a fucking asshole. He takes our demon, fuses with it, and then even when we're gonna kill the guy, he just tells us we're all weak and spineless and just leaves. Some friend. How could this happen to me? I made my mistake. Let's see. Fallout
Private
1
Police.
came out in October 10th, 1997, actually.
Oh, so this
first one?
did come first then.
Shin Megami Tensei 1 for the Super Nintendo, not the PS1, came out in October 30th, 1992.
Yes, so this came first.
Funny enough, there's a lot of franchises you'll be surprised actually existed during the 90s that we know today. For
Have any,
example,
examples?
Gundam.
funny enough, speaking.
No, that's been around since
What do
the
you-
80s.
I was about to say, Druid, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's like saying to someone, oh, my favorite 2000s anime, probably Astro Boy.
Well, that came before even Gundam.
That was like the progenitor of all anime, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, now that we made that decision, I wanna test something. So the way you can figure out your current alignment is by going outside to the overworld and seeing how your character
And screaming,
spits.
and screaming what alignment
What
you
am I
think you are.
fighting for? And then God in the distance is saying, "Whoa, okay." However I spin
doing?
depends on what alignment I am. Oh, I think we're chaos. So
Are you really?
let me make a save state real quick because I want to check something. Okay. If I were
I've never seen a game with such a complex fucking morale system.
It's actually not as complex as it can be in later games. I play this game and I'm like, man, there's so many situations where an alignment system could be, an alignment choice could be interesting. So if I try to summon Kushinada...
Oh, that pre-rendered smooth goodness, I love it.
So Druid, do you know what happened? I'm gonna explain what happened to you. Because what happened to you, not to me. No, to me. Because you made me choose the chaos path. I can't summon Princess Kushinada into my party anymore. And Princess Kushinada has Estoma, which is the only way for me to repel against encounters. So now I can't summon her to my party if I desummon her until I change my alignment. So fuck you, Druid.
That was the plan.
And you know what? That's why I made the save state.
Yes, good.
So now I have Kushinada in my party, and I'm never getting her out of it.
Yep.
She's gonna unfortunately have to stay. I hate you. You don't understand. That Let's Play I was talking about, I've had to edit out so many battles because of this very exact choice. Because Revan, because of the little bitch that he is, decided to make the chaos choice, and I only had Princess Kushinada and all of Uwu left with my holy Estoma.
This is the most excited your voice has ever been on my side.
I am furious.
Yeah, you're so furious.
You're
probably struggling for it.
He's not furious. He's chaotic.
Fast and Furious.
Rest in spaghetti.
Yeah.
Rest
like
in Max's big fat ass.
No.
That's made of spaghetti.
Okay,
You
maybe.
see my ass. You see my ass. You can say that.
Yes. Also, Druid. Okay.
What?
If his ass was made out of spaghetti, you'd be okay with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Talk about
'Cause I'd
eating
eat
ass.
it.
That's a whole new meaning.
Yes, because I'd eat it.
Well, he could be like Rayman and just eat stuff out of your ass. That's a completely different fetish.
That's called. That's called Scatman's World.
He's the scat
Yeah.
man. Anyways,
That man's poor legacy. Imagine your entire music genre that you helped form.
That was a music genre then.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I'm just
still.
saying. Imagine your entire music genre now falling down as nothing but just a joke because it now sounds the same as a fucking disgusting fetish. I feel so sorry for Scatman John because imagine like the fact that the genre that you helped popularize is now being mostly remembered by the fact that it has the same name as one of the most disturbing fetishes ever.
Yeah.
It's only by people that have horrible minds, like me and you.
And
I'm
me.
sure the common
yeah.
and him. I'm sure the common
But yeah,
person
but-
doesn't really think about that type of stuff.
Yeah, this is the internet, my dude. I've heard people
Yeah.
say you ruined my childhood so many times.
No, that's just a daily basis for me.
The fact is that the song Camel by Camel instantly brings anxiety to everybody I know around me that isn't who is below the age of 50.
Wait, Camel by Camel? Well, I've never heard that song
Yeah.
before.
I know the song, and it does the opposite for me.
Opposite for you.
Of course it would for you.
Yes.
Son of a bitch, you're into that.
You are aware what that song was used for, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know you do, but does Spirit?
I don't, and now I'm scared to ask, but I'm gonna ask anyways.
You
Well,
should.
I'm not gonna say specifically, but it's a song that's usually played while the top of an Egyptian cat dances.
Oh, isn't it that's a meme, right?
It's an Animal Crossing character.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
It's cropped porn.
That's cropped porn, really?
Yes.
I thought it was just an animation. Well, actually, no, that makes way more sense now.
Yeah,
It's one of the most highest rating video. It's highest uploaded, one of the most highest uploaded
Good grief,
videos.
he's naked!
That's he looks like he just hasn't been to the barber for a long period of time.
Oh no, it's an Uzumaki. Run, Druid.
Yeah, you better run.
Wait, it's the Wendigo. It's a complete bitch. Also, I have a Wendigo in my party, so does this count as patricide if he kills the Wendigo?
I don't know how that works, actually.
Or would that be selficide?
You know, surprisingly,
know.
I was expecting Druid to know this answer, but I'm surprised he doesn't.
Well, I expect Druid to know a lot of things, and he continues to disappoint me.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point, that I disappoint you.
Yes.
I disappoint. Ah!
I just proved my point.
Ah!
The disappoint.
Ah! I'm putting Dwarf and Wendigo away. I'm sure they'll have a lovely relationship back in my arm terminal.
But they have a good relationship under your arm. Dang, man.
Oh, another thing that Fallout probably took inspiration from, the arm terminals. That's or the Pip Boys, as they call them in Fallout.
You mean the nodes? No, I mean the nerds.
Did you say nerd?
Yes, I know. Surprisingly, they're not here, Spirit. Disappointingly.
Aww. Anyways, this is the
I know
Soul
you-
Diver. He was the one who was hypnotizing and brainwashing people for Ozawa, but he was forced to do it, so now we're freeing him. Now he's free.
Yes, after 10,000 years.
It's just the Soul Diver doing the Rita Repulsa meme.
Yeah.
10,000 years will give you such a pain in the neck.
There's something strange about your soul. It may be due to the fact that your partner, who could even be called your other self, is in a bit of a pinch. You should hurry up and rescue her. Your friends are in the ship fighting. Hurry up and rescue them. Anyways, we free this guy, so now he's gonna go get a drink. Yeah, literally, he's gonna go get a drink. Now it's time for me to go and get plastered.
Oh look, I found some Smirnoff ice in the middle of this rubble. How pleasing.
And Jack Frost just steps up and is like, "You don't want to eat that, hee-ho."
I'll fucking drink it, you bugger.
You know,
I
usually,
don't care.
you know,
I
usually
don't care if you look at me.
Go on.
Go on.
I like how we were trying to say a joke and it's like, oh, you go. No, you go. No, you go. No, you go.
You see, we're just really, really good friends.
Yeah.
No, both of you go at the same time.
Oh, we'll go, all right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh no, the
Goodbye.
government office has become a presence for demons.
Isn't that the way it is already?
It's a nest of demons who are taking all of our healthcare.
I mean,
Reality.
am I wrong?
I never said you weren't.
Today on Spirit Stream, we're getting really serious and topical.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. The day that happens is the day I finally break free from my inner prison.
You know, surprisingly, when you say inner
Hi,
prison,
my name's Spirit, and let me explain to you how I got into this position.
well, you see, I was looking at my friend Max's ass when
It all changed me that day.
The cathedral, the holy land of the Messianic faith, will soon be complete. Once the terminal is complete, God will grace us with His presence, and peace will come to the world. Glory to the Messianic faith! Ah!
is this the new Pope?
Where is the cathedral?
He's a child.
Where is the cathedral, you ask?
And then again, it is anime. This
Let's
13-year-old
be
boy
honest.
is the leader of this entire clan.
So Yu Yu Hakusho, basically.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, when it comes to anime, and I'm gonna sound really bad saying this. When it comes to, oh my god, he's aged in seconds. It's like he looks at you and I'm like, I'm gonna be, oh god, there goes puberty.
And that's why
look
they have
down.
adult people voicing those characters.
Yeah.
You see, that's the funniest thing.
You want to see a magic trick? I'm fucking old now. Wait, what?
Oh, this guy.
That's the that's the magic trick that Druid pulled on his parents.
Wow. And Druid's probably gonna be like, yeah. True. I like to go to the cathedral. But I can't get past Roppongi because of the barrier. Also, there's apparently a pot that can seal demons inside of Roppongi.
Was there? Alright, I have to ask this because this is a also
Please
there
don't.
is a TV here.
Oh yes, TV. That means I should bring out my cup.
Nobody defeated Ozawa, the ruler of Shinjuku. At last,
Boring channel. Changes it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Oh
say?
look, the Midnight Channel.
Ooh.
The Midnight
Oh.
Channel.
Well, time to turn this
God in heaven is watching over us.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I think this franchise is very religious.
No.
I know, it's a surprise to everyone.
Mhm.
But I think, and it's just a theory.
Therefore, I am.
But
What?
You said
Oh, I
and
think,
my
therefore I am. You motherfucker.
I have no mouth yet. I must scream.
I have no scream,
I
yet
have
I
no
must
tongue
smell.
and I must taste.
I have no taste, but I must lick. Guys, I think Shin Megami Tensei might be about demons.
You
Fuck
don't
you.
say.
Fuck you. It's about Jeebus, and it's about how he turns water into Sunny D.
Yeah, what am I talking about? It's literally a
about the
dating
demiurge.
simulator.
It's about the demiurge.
It's about the
Can I date Jack Frost or
The whole
is it
series is
vacant?
about the demiurge.
I don't know. I think Mara is the best girl.
I'll take Jack Frost. I like little squishy guys.
Yeah, I would say maybe.
Druid, can I ask a question about SMT5 Vengeance, and don't spoil anything else outside of the question?
Is Mara in there? No, I haven't seen her.
Well,
Unless she is, and I just haven't got her yet.
Well, I was going to ask something related to that, but I guess you won't know the answer. That I was going to ask if Mara is a girl in that game, because I know in some games she's a female.
I believe Mara is a girl, but I might be wrong about that because somebody can correct me on that. But I believe it is a girl. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I know in mythology it's supposed to be a goddess, and I think in Strange Journey they make her into a female, which is, kind of funny that the giant green penis monster is a woman.
Let me actually check that.
What was that, Max?
I have to ask.
Okay.
I know this was something I've noticed a lot in both Persona and the Shin Megami Tensei series,
This is
especially after
Garnet
seeing you play
back
them.
together. Yes.
I have to ask quickly.
You know why? Because I never went down the canon of vengeance path. That's why.
Oh,
Now, as I was saying,
yes.
question: why is there a part of the UI that says half moon, full moon? Stuff like that.
Oh, that has to do with demon negotiations. Depending on what phase of the moon is, will affect the personality and how demons will react to you. If it's closer to full moon, then they're a lot more adhere to being rebellious. If it's closer to new moon, then they'll listen to you more.
All right, I was just curious because I know that the Persona series had it up till 5, anyways.
I'm trying to remember what they do in those games, considering I haven't actually played any Persona game past 2.
Of course.
Well, I mean, I like the Persona series. It's just I want to find the right time to play them.
Purist.
No, I'm not a purist. I like those games.
Mara is male. Mara is male.
Mara is male? Okay, okay.
In SMTV, yeah.
He's male, alright.
Mhm.
Otherwise, we'd have to call them
SMTV?
Futa male. Or Futamara.
hmm
Spooky paths. Why have there been no encounters whilst you go through this liminal maze?
Oh, because I used the Encounter None spell. If I didn't, we'd have to encounter so many demons, and including Druid.
How could this have happened? How could the Messiah have been possessed by a demon? Oh.
Also, my balls have
That's not a
fallen
demon.
off.
That's just really bad gas.
This has been the work of the followers of the Godhead faith. Oh, there we go. My balls have dropped now.
it's the work of the void.
Speaking of the void, a girl has been tied up here.
Kinky.
Save me, Arthur. Save me. Save me.
Arker could hear it.
Does sound really cool of a name. I'm that one. Fuck you.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in the OBS got disconnected for some reason. I don't know why.
Hmm.
That happens a lot. So anyways, that's
Today,
go on.
today on Spirit's stream, we'll be doing technical problems.
As if most of my streams aren't already technical problems.
This is true.
You see, every time I've ever joined your streams, none of it seems to happen. I seem to be a good log charm. Oh my god, it's another part of the puberty squad.
I've heard talk of a fearsome over to the west. He made me feel like a man the other day. I have nothing to fear though. God is with me. He'll protect my ass.
What if we turn these guys into the puberty squad?
I'm fine with that. And then we encounter some of the male-looking characters of this squad, and they just sound...
All this started because I looked down for 5 seconds to see a child turn into a man without context. I looked down for like 5 seconds, and he went from child to man, and I'm like, oh my god, he went through puberty that quickly?
This is the power of the God.
Okay, I'm actually glad that it threw me out, considering we need to get back to the teleportation terminal.
I'd like to know why every single place and building in this universe is just one big, endless, never-ending hallway.
Because God in this universe hates me.
No, because God in this universe has a thing for spatial locations.
It's
It's
his
no
fetish.
furniture. It's no furniture. It's just fluorescent lighting, carpet, and steel-looking ass. Oh, and junk.
And
yeah,
Futaba. Girl does kind of look like Futaba. Oh man! Oh,
It
I
is
just
great.
realized something. I can't get my cow liver extract anymore.
No, you can't.
I guess I have 61 cow liver extract, and I'm never gonna use them.
And the God in this universe likes spatial, limited spaces.
Yes. So anyway, should we go back to Shinjuku?
So everything
to-
looks like the back rooms.
You know, ever since I saw the backrooms concept, I always imagined it would make for a really good Shin Megami Tensei game.
Do you realize they already did it like 3 times over?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
true, but I would like another one.
I like how like the first Persona game literally plays just like Shin Megami Tensei, just like this, like
Yeah.
literally.
And I love it for that.
All right, like the first game is like, okay, let's do Shin Megami Tensei, but then suddenly just kind of sprinkle in these segments where the characters talk.
Why
their
do you
faces.
call them pedophiles?
Oh, I want to kill that woman now.
Seriously. I think I understand why she calls them pedophiles is because they're looking after Alice, but like, what the fuck? Anyways, I came over here just to see if Alice will actually talk to us now.
I'm Alice. Where did you guys come from?
My name's Alice. Die for me.
What? But I got rid of all of Uwu. Aren't you gonna talk to me? Oh, we can't talk to her until we save the woman. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you right now. You have to save the other lady.
Hurry up and save Meryl.
I will admit, these weird endless hallways are either both driving me mad and yet bringing me comfort. I think that's what the demons and the lords intended.
That's kind of how I
Yes.
feel for the most part. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I think we need to go find the Soul Diver, who's, I think, drinking in one of the many, many bars that is in this underground Shinjuku Mall that somehow managed to survive the nuclear holocaust.
Watch this one. Soul Diver?
I
You mean a former Hell Diver?
Ayo!
I'm more curious how these buildings are still intact despite the fact that the big bomb went boom boom.
Because God wanted it.
Because we didn't have Gamamon coming to, we didn't have Gamamon coming. We didn't make him kaboom enough.
Yeah.
I know what you're referencing there. I know it because I sent you the bloody image. I know exactly what you're referencing. I know what you said. Kaboom enough.
Unfortunately. Oh, it's a man-eater! Whoa, whoa, here she comes.
Sorry, but
Okay.
Marvin cannot help you.
Yeah, but my dog can.
Yes.
It's okay, it's okay. It's no one you can bark at. It's literally
Arf.
family.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here.
I'm just like pulling him towards me.
And he's running in the opposite direction.
No, he's sitting in his bed.
Ah.
But he's
Oh, your controller disconnected.
yeah, it happens a
Yeah.
lot. I need to get a new controller.
What controller are you even using?
I'm using an
beat up
old.
one?
Yeah, it's an Xbox One controller that I got like a year ago, but I've dropped it a couple of times.
Yeah. That's
When
not
you say
good.
dropped, you mean you've thrown it against the wall, probably because you found out Jack Frost dating simulator will never happen.
God, it makes me want to drop it again. Fuck.
Oh, cool! You can do the crab walk.
Yeah, we can.
No, Link. We are not doing the crab walk. Stop.
If you press down, you can make me do the crab walk.
Stop.
Your face. Oh, we literally. I found him while I was crab walking.
Your face will
Yes,
face my face, and then your face will become the greatest face in Korodai.
Or else you will face my
Yes.
face
spirit.
in Cord.
Only
Yes.
spirit can defeat druid.
Only
is true.
spirit can defeat Druid's ass. Okay, so he's telling us about the
Only-
woman that's calling us every full moon.
Only Tadakatsu Honda can dominate another ass.
All right, Druid, play it. Play it for me.
No. Yeah, I'll play it. Let me find it. Let me find
Only
it.
Link can dominate Ganon. Actually, no, in the internet it'd be the other way around. Why are there so many men in trench coats?
I know, right? Although, to be fair, I
love
have
Shin.
seen. I heard that a girl came to save Shibuya.
Yes. You're
Aim,
surprisingly.
that's what- that saves
Does this
the
man
city.
know that it's not raining indoors? Oh my god, it's the old man from Dragon Ball.
Oh, hi. It's Roshi.
It's useless to go out there. Here, take this. So
Master Roshi.
I completely forgot the yen that was considered useless at the beginning of this part of the arc. We can give it all to him, and he'll give it back in the currency that we're using now. So if we give him all the yen, he'll convert it into Maka, and that's barely anything.
Yes.
Oh, I get it now. He's an ATM.
Yes.
Yeah, but only once.
He'll ATM
Wow.
you.
I need a drink.
Hello, welcome to my bar. Somehow we still are able to get all the stuff we need, despite the fact that half the world is rubble.
I'll take
Yeah.
the magical fizz. By the way, what is the magical fizz made out of?
Oh, it's made out of Jack Frost.
You mean their body?
Yeah, well, sure, we'll go with that.
It's made out of their essence.
It tastes like ice.
Yeah,
So we
it's
take
made
them
out
for-
of their essence.
Oh, they're
Okay, I
wrong.
don't want to alarm you, but I'm noticing that since I'm watching you guys play this on Xbox, I'm noticing that in the top left corner, Hydra's voice indicator is going off,
Oh, what,
meaning that there's audio coming out of their microphone.
Hydra. Oh wait, I forgot to check to see if Max is okay on this. Yeah, he's okay. And Drew is still
I can't
dancing.
hear him. I cannot hear Hydra if he's talking.
Hydra, yeah. We can't hear you at all.
Yeah.
Why is there a skull man?
Oh.
Oh, you mean
that's-
Mr. Boney?
That's Druid.
Oh, I hate. I'm gonna sound so awful saying this, but for a
No.
genuine second, I thought. Do I dare say it?
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
You're not gonna upset me.
Say it.
I thought it was Shadman.
Oh gosh. I'm glad it isn't.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's quite alright.
Who's the princess? Oh, that's the princess that I unfortunately cannot summon unless I keep her in my party forever because of Druid!
Yes.
Princess Kushinada. She's a demon who has a stoma.
Princess, fuck you. I'm not helping you.
You say I'd be a good voice actor for Jack Frost. No, I think Max would be a good voice actor for Jack Frost. That's totally not because I want to hear him voice Jack Frost and that would be really, really hot. No, siree, not at all. 100%.
Hee-ho!
No, say it again.
He's good at it.
Hee-ho!
I can't do it.
Oh, do it again. Give me a Mabufu.
Ho!
Give me
Yeah,
a
I can't.
Mabufu in my Bufu.
No.
Oh, it's the Fanatic, the Messianic. What the fuck is that name?
I'm going to invade Spirit's rear end! Hee-ho!
Oh no.
And then will you join my party?
Maybe!
You suspicious
Maybe.
creep.
You
Fanatics.
spacious creep. Bro, there is like endless fucking hallways. What kind of lack of space are you on about? We're literally in a world where the outside is shit and the indoors is the only place that seems to have any form of structural integrity. And you are complaining
Damn.
that someone is in your vicinity.
Well, to be fair, we're not on his side, and this is a stronghold for the Fanatics, so he's not wrong. We are quite sus.
So that's why he's holding a flag.
Yes.
Yes.
And just to repeat what I said earlier, if you get these guys in your party, you can do random fusions.
And if you hold your tongue and say flag, you'll get an interesting word.
Druid, I swear to fucking God, if I could fuse you with the demon, I would.
Please. I would
No, I think he's already he's a demon already.
You're not a human.
Why do you think?
You're a
Why do you
demon.
think I say? Why do you think I say I'm chaos neutral?
I like cat girls.
Wait, why are we
Who
suddenly
doesn't?
coming across?
Who doesn't?
Why are we summing? So why are we suddenly going up against characters now?
Oh, I mean, they technically classify as demons.
Yeah, they do.
Why are we suddenly fighting random encounters now all of a sudden?
Oh, because I forgot to use the spell that negates random encounters. I just wanted to see what we'd fight here.
Well, we bash shit by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Wow, one random encounter
Banana
right
with a metal
after.
banana.
It's not a banana, you motherfucker. I can't talk to her either, considering it's a full moon. Also, I have terrible social skills.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Sometimes you just don't know with this game.
Also, I love the little men icons. I like the little silver men icons.
Yeah, that's a good, nice touch, isn't it?
I also love
It's
how
just-
they change depending on like the status you're inflicted by.
Like, I don't know why, but I always just love like little quaint little icons like that. I
Mhm.
don't know why.
I think it's adorable, and they change it constantly throughout the series. Hey, it's a sexy dwarf. It's a good thing this isn't an isekai anime, or we would be fucked in more ways than one.
It's a female dwarf. Yes.
It's Druid.
It's true. I do have him in my party, I guess. Fuck this.
Yes.
Fuck you,
I'm
Druid.
not sure if Druid has a beard though.
I don't know.
Me?
That's a good question.
How the fuck do you not know? Have you not seen your own chin in years? it's like you look at yourself in the mirror and you're just putting your face in front of your mouth.
We've established
way.
that Druid is dead and he's a ghost. He's also a skeleton.
Yes.
He just
Yeah.
gets a piece of paper, just covers his entire lower head.
I was gonna say, but I stopped myself. We've established that Druid is dead, he's a skeleton, and he's Shadman. Of course he doesn't have a beard.
Well, that's offensive towards skeletons. Skeletons
Specifically, Jack just called me and said that you owe him $30K because he's pissed that you made that joke.
It's okay. I'm broke anyways. I'll just sell him my butt. Wait, you
Yeah.
can't put Princess Kushinada in your account? No, because Druid over here. I'm gonna be mad at him the entire time. He made me choose a chaos option, and therefore, if I put Kushinada in my comp, I can't summon her because she's a law demon. So I have to keep her in my party forever.
Wait, put who in your cock?
Oh man, I'm so glad we didn't go for the cock comp update. What would that look like? Would it just be like a cock ring or something?
Like, let's be honest though, this is a franchise with a monster who's literally a giant green penis.
Yeah. Oh no,
giant green
a
hot
demon! I gotta summon my party members. Jerk, 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 jerk.
What? I'm just sitting, like, waiting to be summoned, and it's like, click, I gotta summon Druid. What? Like, that's my response when you click on me.
Oh. Wait, Druid, you're in my dick?
What? No, party.
Yes, you're in my dick. Because I have the cock comp.
I guess?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? I don't know.
I like how this is the joke that made Druid dumbfounded. Of all the things.
My PP got confused and fell off.
Oh no! And then
Mine
it
sprouted
transformed
legs
into
and ran
Mara.
away.
Oh, yours transformed into Mara too.
Yes,
I was
it
making a
sprouted legs and
ridiculous
ran away.
reference, but okay.
Anyways, we have a girl who's bonded here. This girl wants you to save her. There's something
Implying
embodied.
that makes anything any better.
No, it doesn't.
Oh look, it's the church. It's not like they're gonna do anything weird to her. Look, it's the church. It's not like they're gonna do anything
the church.
sexual to her.
It's the church.
Look, it's the church. It's not like they're gonna. Screw it.
You really
Yeah,
are
that's literally
trying.
what they're gonna do.
Unfortunately, your attempts are very, very, very. What's the word? You know, I can't be bothered because it's the same amount of effort you're putting into this joke.
Thank you. There's something embodied deep within her soul. Looks like you're going to have to remove it. And you know
Yes,
what
it's the
that
Hogyo cube.
means? We have to go into her mind. And guess what that dungeon looks like? It looks the exact same as the Diamond Realm! Ah!
The Scar spirit turned into Scar.
And it's bigger! Ah! It's no good. I can't do it. I'm too afraid. You'll have to do it alone. I've been waiting for you here. Return to me if you want to go back to the real world. Oh boy. Look at how big this place is.
Look at how big it is. Look at how big it is.
Oh no.
Elbow is ready to go through this place again.
Guys, I think he really likes this level.
I think so.
Just wait until we get
I'm a
to
little
it.
worried.
I think it's his favorite, and I think we should be here for the rest of the game.
I think so.
Hey, Druid!
Oh no. There we go.
You said your
What's up?
favorite game was Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, right?
Yes.
I hate you.
Thank you.
That game has the worst dungeon in the entire series, even worse than this one. And even worse than
I'm well
SMT.
aware of that.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
my favorite part of this game is when we're in this one place with that looks like heaven, and Spirit was smiling because he loved it so much.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Go on.
I loved it so
and we-
much that we were talking about porn the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we get like into a big discussion? Like the last time you played this a segment based around this idea, didn't we have like a deep discussion about like, oh fuck, what was it called?
It had to do with B-Stars and Agretsuko. and the ramifications. Go on.
Yeah, and the very disappointing ending.
Yeah. And how even porn wouldn't salvage stuff like that.
The fact that it was the fact is what, as much as I may be a horny son of a bitch, I don't like the idea of a franchise only kind of summing up to porn. A lot of people are surprised when I say that, especially the fact that I'm an excessively horny person.
Yeah.
But the fact is that I still care about artistic integrity. And while I don't mind when a franchise is porn, obviously, I don't like. We're just repeating history right now.
Hey, we have like an entire dungeon to get to. I'm fine if we're repeating shit. Speaking of which, SMP4
I'm gonna end this topic because obviously, Spirit needs to concentrate. So let's be silent for the rest of this.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'm joking. I love you too much, dude. I wouldn't let you suffer.
Nice name, Gabe, by the way. It's okay. I've been through these dungeons before in the past. I'm sure I could make up some random conversation. I don't even remember what I was talking about during
You're
my,
talking to yourself again, man.
Well, that was kind of what I was doing back in the... Look at this! Look at how big this fucking place is! And imagine if I didn't have... Imagine if Druid did the thing that Revan did, and I didn't know about Princess Kushinada beforehand, and I had to go through this entire dungeon with no way to cut off encounters.
Waves my hand like a Jedi. You don't need to know about that princess.
This isn't the princess that you're looking for.
Yeah.
I think...
You see, this is clearly Spirit's favorite part of the game, so let's all let him concentrate and let him enjoy it.
You know what? Fuck it.
So
I'm
quiet.
gonna look this up. I have the Let's Play right here.
So you're gonna go back to an old Let's Play that you did.
He needs the chaos neutral princess.
Which was the one? I think it was like... Ah, here it is.
She's in vengeance.
Nice files you got here.
25...
That's the princess he needs.
It was like a whole hour, but I used fast forward during that Let's Play, so...
She's not a princess, say. She's more of a goddess, but that's what Spirit needs. The chaos neutral one.
I need a goddess.
If you know who I'm referring to, yeah.
Are you referring to Princess Kushinada or referring to something else?
I'm referring to a goddess from Vengeance.
I misheard that as Princess...
The chaos neutral one.
I misheard that as Princess Coochie.
Coochie coochie.
Wrong kind of coochie, but go on.
Yeah.
You need to keep your innocence.
Princess Cooch.
He lost that a while ago.
What are you talking about, Druid? I'm the most innocent person in this entire call.
I'm not.
You see, we all knew that. Let's be honest, we all know that Spirit's a fuck-ass shitty liar.
Uh-huh.
We all know that Spirit is a fucking piece of shit.
I said you're a shitty liar. You're a good friend, but Jesus Christ, you're lying. Let's just say my brother lies better than you.
Damn, and your brother lies horribly.
Yes, actually so horribly that it is literally obvious.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Like seriously, he sucks at lying, and yet he believes he's so good at it. Like whenever I call him, he's like, eh. But I don't know.
Well, Wither just left. Bye-bye.
Wither! Anyways.
No, this chat...
She withered away.
This chat only has room for one British person.
We can't contain that British energy.
This is true. You can only handle so much British.
Yes. We can only handle so much London.
Yeah, that's how America was formed. You couldn't take us anymore because we were just so good. We were like, I'm going to make my own country with flapjacks. And, no, it was blackjacks. Blackjacks. And,
blackjacks?
Yeah, blackjacks. And hookers. In fact, forget the country.
So many hookers. We're literally back in the exact same color scheme.
you love this so much, doesn't he, Druid?
Yes, he does.
This is how much I love
He
it.
loves it.
This is how much I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, no, he
don't wanna
loves it
go
so much.
back here again.
You should.
He, like,
You
he,
should go
loves,
back
he
there.
loves it so much. He loves it so much. He's fucking the walls.
Yeah, this is what I feel.
The monsters. He loves it so much that the monsters in the back rooms are scared of him because he keeps humping the walls
Because I
in the
keep
back
humping-
rooms.
I'm the true back room monster. I need to go back considering I skipped a couple of rooms because I don't know why I have this compulsion to map out every single step.
You see, it's because you love the map so much. You want to make sure you want to see every secret it has to offer.
What am
It's
I
your favorite-
doing? There's no treasures in this place. But I have
You're
to go. I have to map this whole place out.
You're such
What's
a fan.
in here?
Yeah. He's got to map out
There's
the whole thing.
nothing.
Yeah, he loves it so much. He's got to map it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just gotta go right into her brain and just go all over the place. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about the women's mind being confusing, but this is ridiculous.
It's so confusing that it made me disconnect.
Spirit's over here going, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. For anyone who doesn't have context for what we're doing, I'm going inside of a girl's mind in order to exorcise a demon that's deep inside of her consciousness.
Yes, very very similar to Dragon Age Origins.
That happened in
Playing
Dragon
Tony
Age
Hawk.
Origins.
Well, I'm good.
Yeah, you go in the brain of a little kid and you get the demon out.
See, and
I
I'm just,
I know Max said that he's playing Tony Hawk, but because he said it right after Druid's comment, I thought he said, yeah, you know, like in Tony Hawk where you go inside of a girl's mind and you try
mean
to
Tony
exercise
Cock?
something inside. Yeah, Tony Cock. You go inside of her mind and you're the cock that's inside of her mind.
You know, when they were showing off more of, like, you know, speaking of Tony Hawk, have you seen it? Have you heard how
Nothing
old he is
against him,
now?
but that was too funny of a joke to make on his name. I'm sorry.
What, Tony Cock?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's probably heard that one before too.
100%.
So it wouldn't bother him. Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying,
Yeah, that wouldn't bother
Maxie?
him.
Maxie.
Maxie.
You were
but
saying
anyway.
something, Maxie Waxy?
Oh, hey, Jack.
Just fucking already.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, finally a color scheme that isn't brown. It's now beige. The fact I'm
Hey.
excited. The fact I'm excited to see beige. We really have fun.
It's Bagage.
It's Bagage. Well, don't get used to
Hey.
Bagage because it's already gone.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak.
Beige.
I'm not gonna speak French.
I'm containing
Again.
myself with making a French joke that is so obvious. Anyways, go on. What were you saying, Max?
Oui, baguette croissant.
Damn it, he stole my joke.
Fine ballet. Spy TF2.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with my controller today?
Well, it wants you to stay here as long as possible, of course.
Stay
Yes.
with me.
Stay with me.
No. You see, it knows.
Be free.
It knows.
No, the
it
song,
knows
the
that you love.
Japanese song.
It knows you love this level so much. It thinks, I've got to make sure Spirit stays here as long as possible.
Where am I going now? Please tell me I didn't back. Why did it take? Oh wait, I'm in a new place. Oh, I want to go back. I want to go back
Why?
and map out more.
Why?
Back shots in the
It's
back.
because he loves it so much. He just loves it that much.
Yeah.
He's such a big fan. He's so happy.
And the demon inside the kid is barely clothed. You can even plap it so you can learn blood magic if you're a mage. Is that true, Drew?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Ah.
Wait. What do you mean plap?
I don't know.
So in Dragon Age Origins, she gives you a bunch of options. You can sleep with the demon. She can teach you how to use blood magic. That's how you unlock the trait to use become a blood mage, or you can do the other one,
You can
which is
sleep with the
basically
demon?
just
Is it a...
Yeah, but it's
that's
always
one option.
see. It's usually when they allow you to sleep with the demon. Typically, it's like just a woman with body paint and some wings?
Well, that's the thing. Dragon Age
No,
usually
this
has
is
like
a legitimate.
they have homosexual relationships in that game. Is the demon? What gender is the demon?
Female.
Oh, okay.
But you can, if you're female, you can sleep with it as well. So
Well, yeah, they usually have a thing for lesbians, so of course. But I know that in Dragon Age Origins there is a character that is gay. That you can sleep
there's
with.
a couple. There's a few.
You know, it's kind of crazy. It's funny you bring it up because I find it kind of crazy that in video games, game representation is so open about it. But when it comes to
Dragon Age
movies,
is full blown like guy on guy. It doesn't matter. Do what you want. Yeah.
what I love about it is that like when you think about it, oh my
When Dragon
god,
Age is actually good. Mind you.
it's a Catholic church.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
actually a new scene compared to all the others. If it isn't obvious, this is Tessia who sacrificed herself to teleport us to the other world in the last part. But apparently she's alive, and this explains it. Essentially, she was reincarnated in this new world with only the memories of Arthur, our main protagonist. She remembers nothing else but Arthur. And the Messian Faith Church took it upon themselves to indoctrinate her and turn her into their Messiah. Which I guess technically makes sense, you know, if a person comes back to life after they obviously died, I mean, they're probably gonna think it's female Jesus.
Yeah. More than likely.
Oh, I've got against it. Or that, or witchcraft.
Witchcraft! Well, I mean, they did burn her at the stake. Well, they tried to burn her at the stake.
Like, let's be honest, witchcraft was only done out of like, well, what's the word?
Ignorance?
Oh yeah, I remember. No, not ignorance. Sexism.
True. And fuck you, Druid! I can't summon my Wendigo either! And I can't summon my dwarf! My entire party is nothing! I can summon the pussycat lady.
Yes, because she's chaos neutral.
Oh, look, and I can summon the elf who's not even that powerful.
Yep.
You ruined me!
You can summon Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I would be going nuts over that. You can now summon Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Oh, snap their crackle.
They're-
Can you make a euphemism out of snapping?
Yeah.
No, when I think of snapping, I think of redacted.
Oh, hello! I forgot about this demon.
That's an ass.
She got some silk coming out of her ass too. She's a spider.
It's a spider.
Yeah, it's arachne.
Alright, let's go through this one more time. Alright, so in my universe, I'm a very different kind of Spider-Man.
Has there ever been a Spider-Man that shoots the webs out of their ass? I'm pretty sure there has been.
Yeah, there has to have been.
No, the boys already did that though.
Damn it.
You see, in the series The Boys, you know, the one with funny Homelander, he breast milk.
Ah ha ha ha.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill everybody with my lasers. Yes.
I'm a firing my laser. Anyways.
Yeah.
So basically, there is a parody of Spider-Man in the show, and the joke is that unlike the normal Spider-Man, this human spider, totally legally distinct Spider-Man, shoots webs out his butt.
Oh, I see. I had a joke for that, but I decided not to make it. Anyways, Arachne here Arachne here has been sent by Ozawa in order to possess this girl's Tetsia's mind and fill it with pleasure, but we're gonna stop her.
Oh, it's Slanesh, but in spider form.
Green says, we went from being exclusively hetero with KOTOR to being exclusive...
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic.
To being inclusive with Mass Effect / Dragon Age. To being exclusively gay and pushy about it with Andromeda and Veilguard. Is that the reason why people don't like Andromeda? I always hear that people don't like it, but I never got a reason as to why.
And for me, it doesn't matter. I will still play the games.
Yeah,
I just need the money.
I'm still gonna play the game anyways. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I just need the money.
I need to play through all the games first. I played through the first one, but I need to replay through it.
Hi, Gertie.
Although I will say, yeah, in terms of inclusive gay relationships in Mass Effect, that didn't really happen in terms of homosexuality as opposed to lesbianism until the third game. And I think they wanted to have Garrus be a gay romance option, but the studio said no because they didn't want him to be gay for some reason.
Question.
Yep.
Question. Can I at least date a Krogan?
No, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to go to the people over at BioWare, and I'm going to bonk them in the head.
No 4 testicles for you, Maxie. Wonder if I can actually take MP from her.
I'm sad now.
I'm sad. I'm gonna ask this giant spider woman to fuck me.
Not my thing.
Oh no, we fell in love with her.
War cat. Seriously, man.
Well, it's literally a war
mortgaging
cat.
thing keeps calling me.
Yeah, see Arthur's icon. He's now in love with the spider woman for some reason.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Put the cookie down. Put it down. Put it down right now. Put the spider down.
Today, you see, I can't wait for Shin Megami Tensei cart where I get to play as an erect anus.
As if that isn't already something.
Is it?
No. I had to think about that.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised either.
No, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. But they never done anything with vaginas.
Oh, so they did penis, but they didn't do vaginas. I think
No,
this
no,
is
no,
more.
I lie. There is a demon that has a giant vagina that leads from their crotch all the way up to their chin.
Question.
Yep.
Do you think the people who make these games are really homoerotic?
Maybe, considering there's a lot of gay stuff in early Persona and Shin Megami Tensei.
You see, today at the business meeting, we need to discuss how do we shove as many penises into our game.
Man, there were so many gay jokes and trans jokes, like literal, like not bad trans jokes, just like genuine trans jokes in Persona 2, that it's surprising seeing that, and then going to stuff like Persona 4 and early Persona 5, and being like, wow, where the fuck did all the gay go? Because if I remember correctly,
Well,
Persona 4
It went into the fan base, of course. I bet there's like 100 of them that want to fuck Ryuji. However, I'm different though. I'm more of a Jack Frost kind of guy because I really like big, plodgy little demons.
That's fair.
The worst part is that's not a joke.
No.
I'm being genuine about that shit.
And my controller is not liking today. I think I might need to get a new one before the next stream.
Goes online and just buys the cheapest third party they could find.
No, I'll probably just have to go to the store. What the fuck? Even my USB drive is not connecting.
Has to end the stream early because the controller's decided to misbehave.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Well, we might end the stream if I die. What the fuck? Arthur and Elijah, why are you in love with a weird spider chick who's shooting silk out of her ass? Well, I can't die here. I can't die here, and I accidentally loaded instead of saved.
How far have you gone back?
I don't think I even saved. What was the last save that I did? It was this one. If all of Uwu is in our party. This was right after we got rid of all of Uwu. Okay, now we're ending the stream.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, we're ending it. Bye, everyone.
I'm getting a controller today. Okay, yeah, well, I'll get a controller today. I'm going to GameStop.
You know what this means, right?
What? Besides me having to go through that entire dungeon again.
Yeah, you have to go through the entire dungeon again, sorry.
I'll do that off screen, I'm fine. It didn't take nearly as long as it did during my test playthrough.
Yes, but now you gotta make sure that you repeat everything you did before so you can get the right alignment.
I have footage, so I think I only made like 2 alignment choices. I think I hope I'll be fine. Druid business. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, you sound really happy. I can really read that from you.
Who said they were into Jack Frost? We all did. Alright, goodbye everybody. See you next time for the next stream.
Yeah, the next stream, surprisingly, I doubt that Spirit would be, Look, I'm gonna have to take over from here. Spirit's mentally unstable right now. He's unable to think correctly. And he's probably going to try and power drive himself through the wall.
No, instead I'm just gonna stare at the Jack Frost dancing, and you know what? The Jack Frost is now dancing on my icon. Oh no, the Jack Frost is into macro fetishism. He's growing bigger. Oh no.
Just for context, everyone, he's gone mentally fucking insane because of the offense unfolding. So please know to lock your doors. Protect your children, because he is very, very sad right now.
And someone protect Hydra, please.
Would it be funny if
What did you this time?
Oh, this was the moment that brings Hydra back. This.
He missed the entire thing.
Oh yeah, he missed the part where you accidentally gone back an entire get play session.
Goodbye, everybody.